Gemini, hello, 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 hello. In the interest of talking, here is your bonus reading. So just going to say whatever comes out in this reading. I recently released some love readings for you. So just going to say whatever comes out in this reading. We're going to start by drawing you some angel cards. Then I'm going to do some tarot because, as you all know, I love my tarot. And then we're going to end off with to kind of see which angel is with you and also what crystal energy is actually with you at the moment. So which sort of like, if you want to call it like as above sort of energy, as well as like, it's kind of like so below energy in your earth realm of life. So let's see what we've got for your reading. We're going to start right away, Geminis, and I'm going to draw you a card from the Angel Prayers to see what we have. And you got two cards coming out there for you. So I'm going to draw those two cards, and I'm just going to draw two angel answers with those as well. And then I'm going to start sharing that with you before we go over to the tarot part of your reading. I hope that you're all doing really, really well. I hope that you are keeping very, very well. And know that I love you very much. Okay, know that I love you so much and that you are so important to me. We are all soul family. Remember that. We are all soul family having this experience of life together. All right. So the first card that comes up for you is Honor Your Feelings with Archangel Haniel. All right. And this card is saying, thank you, Haniel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. And it's so important that we honor our emotions sometimes because you know what? So many times in life, we feel that I shouldn't feel this way, or I shouldn't feel that way, or I shouldn't say this, or I shouldn't say this, and this is wrong, and that is wrong, and we put so many kind of like, almost like wrong things on ourselves, shouldn't this and shouldn't that we sometimes lose ourselves in the process just a little bit, all right? And then the card that came out with that from the angel answers is like, ask your angels. And look at that, if it's you, that beautiful angelic light that is shining through for you at this particular point in time. And this just confirms to you that, especially if you're struggling with emotions at the moment, whether you are speaking out about them or whether you kind of keep them more inside, it is such a confirmation that you are not alone, that the whole universe is with you right now, and there's so much support that is available to you right now. And you are invited to open your heart and to open your mind and to open your soul to this whole legion of light that is available to assist you right now. Okay. The second card that came out for you is Spiritual Abundance. So you're ready to go over to that next level, all right? Some of you are here doubting yourself, tripping on yourself, when you're actually so ready to go over to that next level to benefit from that fountain of youth, that beautiful fountain that is always flowing within yourself. So, sometimes we don't want to be too sort of like extra and too over and too happy when everybody around us is like a little bit down in the dumps and stuff like that. But you are actually encouraged to let your light shine because others need to see that beauty of who you actually are at this particular point in time. This is not a time to hide your light. This is actually a time to let your light shine and radiate and encourage others. All right. Also some financial prosperity there on the way, which is so fantastic. It says, thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. All right? And then there's the card that came out there with angel answers is no, with an exclamation mark. So this deck has got a no and it's got a no exclamation mark. So if you've maybe been, doubting yourself a little bit, if you've maybe been feeling a little bit sort of like out of connection with everything and with life and with source and with the flow, which can happen from time to time in life because, life can be a bit of a trippy experience sometimes. They're letting you know that there's a lot of beautiful things coming your way. So if you are at that point where you kind of feel like, you're ready to give up, there's no more hope, stuff like that, the good times are about to start coming your way. All right. I'm going to draw your card from the Good Tarot. And, look at the card that came out. So incredible. And then I'm just going to clarify that for you with some regular tarot as well. Right? And for those of you also that are always supporting me, I want to thank you so much. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thanks for checking in. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your love. It means everything to me. And if it's your first time to the channel, I would like to welcome you here from my heart. My name is Adrian H. I'm intuitive healer. I practice holistic wellness, and I also do spiritual regression hypnosis. And I am so happy to be saying hi to you. All right. So the first card that we got, the card that we got coming out for you, Gemini, from the Good Tarot is the moon. All right, and this card generally speaks about, so there seems to be a theme here for you, because the moon is the card. It's about sort of like, illusions, not always seeing things clearly for what they actually are. And because you've got these beautiful, wonderful, incredible emotions inside of you that a lot of people don't always understand, sometimes you don't always want the world to see sort of like the pieces inside of you that you perceive to be broken and that are hurt and in need of some healing. But also there's a confirmation here for you that the way that you are seeing yourself and you are seeing your life might not be, the same way that others are seeing you, that the world is seeing you, and most certainly not the way that the universe is seeing you. When the universe looks at you, all it sees is potential and beauty and prosperity and abundance and light and, fantastic possibilities, all right? So you may have been feeling a little bit out of sync with yourself lately, but this card confirms for you that this need not be the case, because you are rocking it. I mean, I think I personally like my Geminis very, very much. My communications in Gemini, so I can speak. I love talking. But I like to speak upliftment. There's more than enough things in the world that is sort of like banging us down. And this confirms for you that you may have felt a little bit banged down lately, but you are actually really incredible and really fantastic and really great. And it's time for you to really, start sort of like enveloping your beauty, your love, your incredible potential of who you are, that wonderful person that you were born to be, that soul that's expressing. It's time for you to really open yourself to the idea of how fantastic you actually are. Okay, let us clarify. Let's see what we got. Guys, don't you love my rocking thumbnails? My best friend is making those for me. And there's a link down below in the description for her as well. And it says AC Digital Marketing Solutions. Rocking stuff. I look at them, I go like, oh, everybody in this world's got their talents. And her talent is most certainly graphic design as well as social media management. Ooh, look at things going, yeah. All right, so the clarifications, the Eight of Cups came out a little bit on its side. And remember, this is a general reading, but to me, this speaks about sort of being in that process of stepping away. And, you may have stepped away already and kind of think to yourself, should I go back? Should I give it another chance? Should I give them another chance? Should I give this another try? Is this a good idea? So this is about having already sort of distanced yourself away, separated maybe by your own world, maybe by experiences of life. And now you're sort of starting to wonder like, should I go back? Have I acted too fast? Have I been too impulsive? Don't I deserve a second chance from me? So that's sort of like the question at the moment. And then you've got the King of Wands there that reminds you to honor your emotions. Instead of maybe making a list where you draw up the pros and cons and the yeses and the nos and those sort of things, what you maybe want to do is actually, hey Leo, sorry. So what you actually want to do is really look inside your heart and ask yourself, what honors your emotions? What is true for you? What is it, when you sort of like play different scenarios in your mind, what is the solution that actually really makes your heart smile? All right. Your next card fell, the Lovers, which is your card. And for me, it's almost like for some of you, no, Leo, it's either in or out, huh? It's either in or out, baby. So it's up? Alright. Hi. Alright, so, this is, and I get where you're at. Especially for those of you, it could be any life circumstances, but especially pertaining to love and to what's true for you, defines your truth and authenticity. This is you considering, do I open my heart to this or not? Do I go for this or not? Do I say yes to this or not? Do I make that move? Do I make that approach? Do I accept this offer? You know, so, and again, especially with it being next to the King of Wands, when it comes to matters of the heart, you want to ask yourself, what is, not so much what is the right thing, you know, but what is the thing that really honors my value and my worth and my authenticity, you know? For some of you, there's a situation here where you are, it's like you are afraid that, you know, that the past may somehow repeat itself. And I want to remind you that you've changed. I want to remind you that you've put in a lot of work. And once you can get those emotions in balance there with the Chariot, there's a very positive forward movement taking place over here. All right. So yeah, this is definitely a time to honor your emotions. To ask what is the thing that my heart actually really needs, because some of you are trying to come from logic, where this is a matter that is more sort of like, you know, kind of like to be sorted out with the heart. All right. Okay, let's see what we got for you. What we got for you in angel energy. See what okay, those are too many cards, so lots of messages for you, lots of support for you, but let's see what we have for you in angel energy. Which angel is with you right now? All right, and if that message resonates with you, I would more than then from my heart welcome you liking the video, subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate your support. All right, remember, we're family. Okay, so believe and believe, angel of belief, all right? Believe and know that you are not alone. Know that the universe is on your side, you know? Some of you might be feeling a little bit alone right now, a little bit left out in the dark. And it's almost like there's a message coming across or a possibility coming across, you know? And you're like, this seems so inviting. I really wish this could actually be true. I really wish this could somehow work out, you know? And when we sometimes think like that, a lot of the things that we see, you know, reasons why things don't work out or can't work out, you know. And I mean, life is presenting us with a lot of that at the moment, but like, you know, why things are not working out, why they're sort of trippy. But you are invited to, you know, when you look at something, when you look at a situation in your life and you don't really see how that can come true, to really open yourself to the idea of like, I'd really like to have this. If there's a way that this can come true, if there's a way that this can come through in my life, I would really appreciate that. And then knowing that there's a whole universal force that's actually supporting you in having the desires of your heart come true. All right. Right. Let's finish off for you with a crystal oracle card. I love my crystals. And for those of you that are interested, I have got a link down below in the description for a crystal healing course that I'm actually busy creating at the moment. Please note that if you do sign up for the course, I am doing it in conjunction with a company. So if you've got any queries or concerns, you have to contact the company directly. Okay. Let's see what we have. Ooh. Okay, 2 cards, and they are in reverse, and both of them are in reverse. So we've got rose quartz in reverse, in a child. So some of you are, you know, I feel there's a sense of doubt, there's a sense of discontent, you know, things not sitting so well. And you are looking for the solution outside, but the solution that you are seeking for is actually inside. The solution that you're seeking for is inside your heart. The solution that you are seeking for, you have been born with. You know, so whenever we feel we've got a situation and we can't deal with it, with something like, oh, I can't deal with this one. But you are born with the solution. It's in your soul plan. All right, and it's about becoming silent and going inside. And you know, I feel that many of you, and this is really going throughout your reading, that you're trying to find a logical solution to something that has a sort of more of a heart-bound sort of solution. So it's about going inside. All right, ancient wisdom crystal, ancient wisdom in reverse, and so you are called to a higher purpose. You are called to step up to the next level, you know? And so life normally goes sort of like in steps. And it's when we kind of get to the step and things begin to feel very, very sort of like contradictory in our lives, you know, and everything just seems very, very contrived, that is when it's time to become silent and to actually listen, because usually before we can go to the next step, there are some lessons to learn, there are some things to overcome. And for those of you that are feeling blocked at the moment and stuck at the moment, there are some things to overcome right now, and this is a period for you to more listen, and go inside and feel those emotions, acknowledge those emotions, hand over to the universe, and let this great, beautiful source of life that has always got our back actually come through for you and bring you a solution so beautiful that it completely blows your mind away. All right. See you all next time. Ciao.